All right, here we go. So what's our tip today? And sorry, kids, right? Spilling stuff on my paperwork. Tip of the day, 5 ways to keep yourself inspired to achieve your goals for the year, okay? Use inspirational quotes like the kitty poster, the hang in there one. Yeah, like that. I like to give you guys some quotes. Hopefully you can take some of those with you and they help you stay motivated. Make a list of your reasons. Keep them specific. We talked about this a couple of times. Keep your goals very specific. Keep the reasons for your goals very specific. Don't leave this open-ended thing because it makes it harder to follow. And then let others inspire you and lead you. Other people have failed. They've written about it or they've had a podcast about it. Use their example to achieve what you're looking for. That's always fun. And then exercise, meditate, and play. That's my favorite one because we do it all the time. Stress is a killer. Find something that helps. Fitness. Come see your coach. Screw up his movements the whole time. Smile with him because he's crazy. Okay. And then our joke of the day. And again, thanks, Pat, for this. Why did the man fall down the well? Thanks, Lucas, for the artwork. You're amazing, son. I love you much. Okay, here we go. Glute bridge march to start things off, getting warmed up. So we're going to go down to the floor. We're going to get in good position, dig those heels into the floor, toes come up just slightly. We're going to drive our hips towards the sky, nice and high to the sky. Then we're going to alternate our feet. We're going to come up, keep those hips level as we switch to the other side. We're going to march 5 on each side, nice and strong here. You might notice I'm back in the small studio because the big studio is now a stage. Okay, when we march, keep those hips from changing levels. Nice strong glute squeeze at the top so that you don't dip your hip. Okay, hook lying position at the top. So keeping that 90-90, nice and strong. Use those arms as support. Got one more on each side. If I was counting correctly, but as we know, counting is not my strong suit. All right, relax down, beautiful. All right, going into a bent knee hamstring. Straighten your left leg. We're gonna pull the right leg towards our chest. We're gonna kick our foot straight up to the sky. Remember, trying to put your foot to the ceiling, pushing the ceiling away. Don't point your toe. And relax. Good. Drive it up. Make sure you're breathing as we do these. Down. Good. Press it up. We'll do 5 of these. Down. Up. Beautiful. Down. One more. Press it up. And down. Good. Switching sides. Switch your leg. Make sure that down leg's nice and straight. Pull that knee towards your chest. Press that sky away with the bottom of your foot. And down. Press. Now this one, the reason we're holding is it's giving us a little more tension. Down. Right? We could go straight leg, but this actually helps get a little deeper in that stretch. You can't see it on camera because I've watched. Down. Press, but you get a little leg shake. If you're doing it right, your leg starts shaking a little bit. That's normal. Don't think you're weird. Okay, down, last one, press it up. But that's just getting deep into those muscle fibers, stretching everything out, getting ready for this workout. It's going to be awesome, if I do say so myself. Down, beautiful. All right, going into our T-spine rotation. We're going to get into a quad position. So knees under our hips, hands under our shoulders. Find that neutral spine. So we want to be nice and flat back here. Now, once we're here, I'm going to sit back onto my heels. I'm going to take my left hand. I'm going to grab behind my head. I'm going to tuck my elbow underneath my right arm. And I'm going to rotate up looking at you guys. Because why not look at you? All right, down. Should feel this all through your back. Nice little rotation. Open. This is one of those nugget stretches I like to give you guys. Down. We're just doing 3 on each side. This is one of those you can do up, after, before, during a meeting, at the beginning or end of your day, anytime. And relax. Switching sides. So I'm going to turn so I can look at you guys because why not? I can't see you, but I can pretend. Here we go. Hand behind the head. Tuck underneath. Rotate up. Now remember, you might not be able to rotate as high on one side as the other. That's not a bad thing. You're not broken, I promise. Rotate under, rotate up. It's normal. It's just how our body deals with things. So that's why we stretch both sides out. Don't just stretch the easy side. Under and up. Beautiful. All right, quad opposite. So now we come back into that quad position, also known as bird dogs. Okay, again, find that neutral spine. Keep your core tight here. We're going to take our right hand, reach to the front of the room. Take your left leg and reach to the back of the room. Nice and strong here. From the tip of my right finger to the point of my big toe on my left leg, I'm nice and long and flat. We're just holding today, right here. Keep that core tight. Make sure you're breathing. Don't hold your breath. Try not to wiggle. You're grounded into the ground. You're digging your knee in. I know that sounds weird because you can't really change how your knee reacts, but you can grab the floor with your left hand, really lock into the ground. Bring your left knee back to the floor, right hand down. Now switching sides. Left hand goes out. Right foot goes out. Now again, from the tip of my left hand to the point of my big toe on the right side, I'm locked in and straight as an arrow, hopefully. Can't see myself, but I can assume, hopefully. Keep that core tight. Now, some of you might know my quad opposite on this side will actually be a little shorter because my left hand's lacking some fingertips. Fun story. You'll have to ask me about it sometime. You'll have to come into a consult so you can find out. All right, and relax down. All right, up on our feet before we start the big part of the workout. We're going to do our neural activation. Get things woke up a little bit, a little sweaty. Here we go, up nice and tall, up on our toes. On go, we're going to drop to the floor in that base position. Ready? And go. Drop in. Good, nice and quiet. I couldn't hear you guys a bit. All right, all the way up on those toes. Go, drop in. Now remember, like somebody's yanking the rug out from under you, you want to meet the floor. You don't want the floor to come up to you, right? So we attack the floor. One more time, all the way up. Go. Beautiful. Okay, this time, just once, we're going to go drop squat to pogo. So drop squat, just watch me first. We go down into that drop squat, and then we're going to pogo, both feet, same time. Okay, both feet bouncing. That's as fast as you have to go. I just want those feet moving, okay, but you can go faster if you want. Here we go. All the way up. Go. And go. Both feet, both feet, both feet. We're not running, we're bouncing, bouncing. And relax. Beautiful. All right, so we're going to go through our strength block before we go into our cardio Thursday stuff. So we're going lateral lunge to drop lunge, lateral lunge to drop lunge. So lateral lunge, we're going to step out to the side. I'm going to make sure my knee is inside my toe and my hip is inside my knee as we come down. Okay, meet me here in this position. Then we're going to step up. Now when I step up, I'm going to sweep my right leg, so the same leg I just lunged onto, around my left leg. I'm going to bring that knee down towards the floor. Okay, so it's in behind my other leg. Good, stand up. That's a drop lunge. Out, lunge position. Beautiful. Make sure that knee is in good position. Drive up, sweep it in behind, drop that knee down. You can see where my foot is and where my knee is. I'm tucked in behind. Feel a good stretch in this back leg. Up, lunge position. Good, up and behind. Sweep that foot in and behind and down. You do not touch this knee to the ground unless you absolutely want to. You're getting a good stretch and strength here anyway. Out, just doing 5 on each side. Up and around. Now remember, round 1, we go a little slower. Round 2, we're going to pick things up a little bit. Good. Switching sides. Okay. So same thing. Now you might feel like you can't go as deep on this side. That's okay. We are just going to get down as low as you can for today. Okay. So widen out. Okay. Remember, Knee inside a toe, hip inside a knee. Use those hands as balance if you need to. Up and sweep it behind and down. You can really see it on this side. I like it. Good. Up, lunge position. Okay. You might feel a stretch here. You might be here today. That's great. Just get down as low as you can, comfortably. Build on it each one. Each one, try to get a little lower. Drop, lunge. My drop lunge, I'm feeling tight today from some leg curls I did yesterday. We love leg curls, don't we, in this class? Here we go, down. Up and behind. Good. Beautiful. Lunge. Hold, 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 and up and behind. Last one. Right there. Come down. And come up. Nice work. All right. So that's something new. We're building on it, right? We'll get better each time. Okay, now we're going to do a standing pull down. So just like we were going to do a pull up with a bar, I'm going to reach for the sky. Lock my core in, squeeze my glutes. Okay, my hips are not sagged back with this one. I'm up tall, squeeze my glutes, tight core, reach for the sky. Okay, from here, I'm going to pretend like I put handles on the ceiling. I'm going to grab those handles. I'm going to Hulk this ceiling down to me. Okay, so I'm going to pull that ceiling down. I'm going to imagine myself pulling myself off the floor or pulling the ceiling down. I'm pulling with everything I have. Okay, now we're going to push the ceiling away. Push, 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 all the way up. Good, pull down. We have 8 of these. Keep your intention, the fact that you're pulling that ceiling down, and then you're going to push it back away. Keep that core tight. Keep those glutes tight. Good. Keep your elbow or your shoulders out of your ears. Lock those shoulders down and back. Pull. Just like if I was teaching you a pull-up right now. Press. I'm starting to sweat just doing these. Here we go. Down. Nice and strong. Pull that ceiling down. Press it away. We got 2 more. Good. Reset if you need to. Pull. Keep that core tight. Glutes squeeze. Nice and strong. Press. Think about pulling those shoulder blades back and down on this last pull. Pull it down. Squeezing those shoulder blades together as you pull down, but don't let your chest bulge out. Press away. And relax. Shake those shoulders out. Mine are actually pretty tight now. Down to the floor, leg lowers. Okay? Get both legs up as straight as possible. Hands either behind your head or under your glutes. My tailbone digs in, so I like under my glutes. It really doesn't change the movement, just how much my tailbone thanks me at the end of the day. Okay, we're here. We're going to stay in this position as much as we can. Level 1 is keeping those knees as straight as possible. Level 2 would be bending into a dead bug and doing the same thing. Okay, so we're here for level 1. Level 2, your choice. Okay, we're going to lower one leg at a time. Tap the floor. If you need to start taking a break as you go, don't put your feet down to the floor. Try to stay in that dead bug position and still do a leg lower. Okay, we got 5 on each side. Nice and strong. Use that core. Use those hip flexors. Going to be nice and strong here. Good core exercise. While also working those hammies and hip flexors. Nice and slow. We're not kicking the world away. We're lowering nice and slow. Bringing it up nice and slow. Beautiful. One more each side. It's okay if your legs start to sag a little. Just don't let them touch the floor. And now they can touch the floor. Nice work. All right, we're going into our next shin box variation. So you have 2 choices here also. We're going to widen things out into a wide shin box. Okay, so the only difference now is I'm coming out away from my thigh. So my front leg, which is my left leg, I'm going to bring out into a 90-90 instead of tucking this foot into my thigh. My back leg, same thing, 90-90. Now what my goal is to be able to let go, sit up, and then fold forward. And I can use my foot here to help pull, fold forward into that almost pigeon position. Okay, now I'm super tight. So you might notice my right, since my left foot's forward, my right shoulder is a little higher than my left shoulder. That's okay. I'm trying to pull my left shoulder down so that my chest is square with my leg. Okay, as much as I can. This is the stretch. We're just going to hold it for a good 30 seconds. We're going to switch sides. So this is like a shin box pigeon pose, basically. If you've ever done pigeon in yoga, one of my favorites, but also my least favorite stretch because of how it makes you feel. But afterwards, it makes you feel oh so good. I should have learned a saying for this while I was down here. Tell you guys a story or something. I don't have one ready. Sorry, my bad. All right, come up. Now we're going to switch, okay? And because it's a wide shin box, we're not going to try to do our rotation because that would just probably fail miserably in my case. Some of you might be able to do it. Okay, so now hand down, get yourself adjusted. Try to get this hip tucked as much as possible down. Don't let your glute hover off the ground behind you. Make sure that this is square to your hip or fairly square to your hip. Bring yourself down, grab that foot, relax down. Now, my right hip is even tighter. So instead of getting frustrated because I'm up high, I'm going to grab my foot. I'm going to give myself a gentle pull. Now, remember, we're not stretching into pain. We stretch to where we feel a little resistance. We pull just a little more just to give ourselves a little extra stretch. We take a deep breath in. We let it out as we try to go just a little deeper. Now I'm feeling this hip stretch a little. Woo! Feels so good. Nice work. Get what you can out of it. If you need to take a little break, that's okay. I'm actually going to straighten that back leg because it started to cramp. Oh boy, that's a good one. And relax. Nice. Round two. Okay, now this round, other than the shin boxes, we're picking it up a little bit. Okay, so remember, we have lateral lunge, drop lunge. So grab a quick drink if you need it. We're going to get started in about 5 seconds. Shake it out a little bit. Those hips are nice and tight. Here we go. Lateral lunge to drop lunge. Remember, we go out, keep your good position, sweep that leg in behind. Here we go. And 5 of them. Here's 1, stepping out. Good. Hold for just a second. Own the position. Sweep that leg in and behind and down. I'm going to have to move over. Good. Up. Shuffle, shuffle. Good. Here. Up. Sweep it in and behind. Lunge. Okay, remember, where's your knee to your toe? Where's your hip to your knee? Where's your chest? Feel your body. Make sure that you're going where you need to go. What's your position like when you're sweeping that leg behind? Okay, I can't see you, but we can give you the tools. Okay, so think about all those cues I gave you the first round. Bring those cues to the front of your mind. Think about them, right? Knee, we go toe, knee, hip, inside. And then we sweep in and behind the other leg. Chest comes up as much as possible. Use those hands. Lower your butt down towards the ground. Come up nice and tall. Last, a drop lunge on this side. And up. Beautiful. Okay, switching sides. Here we go. Okay, widen out. Again, this hip's nice and tight now from those shin boxes. Make sure both toes are pointed forward. Good. Come up. Sweep in and behind. I'm actually going in socks today. I'm testing my balance a little more today, taking my shoes off. You guys are more than welcome to, as long as you allow that in your house. I don't know. I'm not going to make the rules for you. Where are those knee to the toe? Where's your hip to your knee? Remember those cues. How's your chest? Sweep in and behind. What's your breathing like? Are you steady? Beautiful. Step out. Coming down. I like to pretend I'm Apollo Ono when I do lateral lunges. I've said that before. He's my favorite speed skater of all time. Short track's where it's at. Good, out. I was even gonna try it for a while. I bought some really expensive roller blades. Started doing it, realized I'm really tall compared to some of those guys, which isn't an excuse. I'm actually a decent skater, but those guys are strong. My hips wouldn't put up with that. All right, out, last one. Here we go, lock in. I'm sure if I would have trained, I could have done it though. Here we go, one last drop lunge in and behind. Maybe it's because I'm Swedish, speed skating, I don't know. Should have been cross-country skier if I'm Swedish, right? All right, standing pull down. You guys know the setup. Remember, drive those hips, squeeze those glutes, big chest, tight core, ground your toes into the ground, dig in, try to rotate your feet apart a little, twist and corkscrew your feet into the mat or floor. Okay, that's gonna get you locked in. Grab that ceiling, pull it down. Pull with everything you have, squeeze all your muscles to pull that ceiling down. Press it away. Okay, I know I'm holding good position. Not that I'm out of breath, but the fact that it's hard to talk when I'm pulling really hard, keeping everything nice and tight. Press. Luckily, my dad taught me how to breathe and box, so I can do the same. I can do them at the same time, but sometimes with these movements, when you're already a little tired, press makes it a little harder, but that's okay. That's why we're here, right? This is our exercise for our goal setting. Relieving stress one class at a time. I'm gonna write myself an infomercial. Down. Up. We'd end up with 5,000 people in this class if I did an infomercial, right? Pull. Last one, press it away. Nice, and relax. Shake those shoulders out. If you were doing it and you feel like your shoulders get tight and you want to start hunching your shoulders up, you're actually pulling really well, okay? It's okay to feel like you're doing it wrong if it's just because you were doing it right. Okay, here we go, lock into position. Okay, straight legs. I'll go hands behind the head a little bit this time. Here we go, lower, nice and slow. Tap that floor, bring it right back up. Switch sides, we're alternating. 5 on each side. Keep breathing, don't hold your breath. Beautiful. Here's 3. Here's 4. Here's the last one, 5. The one we've been looking for. Last leg. And relax into that shin blocks. Here's our recovery before we go into our finisher for the day. So starting same leg forward, unless you really want to switch, your choice. Okay, I'm not going to tell you you're right or wrong because it's not right or wrong. Get yourself in good position. Remember, 90-90 at the front, 90-90 at the back. Nice and upright. Here you go. Lean yourself forward. Grab that foot. Pull yourself forward and down. Try to rotate your shoulders so your chest is square. Nice deep breath. Remember, take that breath in. Release. Feel that stretch as you drop your chest to the floor. I'll just let you have a second of silence. I know Luke said that he likes my voice, but that doesn't mean everybody does. Deep breath, relax. Okay, remember, this is our recovery. We're about to go into our fun stuff. And relax. Here we go, switching sides. These stretches are important. This is also one of those nugget stretches, but this one, sometimes you need a few extra thoughts and cues to get through because it is such a kind of a tight position, right? Want to make sure that you're in good position, that you're not feeling like things are too tight or wrong. Good, lock in, pull yourself down. Okay, like here, I've been working on this a little bit, not as much as I should, to be honest. And that's why this side's higher. And I can't even hardly get my chest square without rounding my back. I don't want to round my back. I want to try to pull myself down as flat as possible. Okay, and I'm forcing that back hip down. That's why that back hip, so my left hip, started cramping. Okay, so if you start cramping, think of why, right? What are you doing? You're putting extra stress in one spot. Okay, mine's the fact that I'm actually trying to get the position right, and I'm driving that back hip down to the floor as I pull myself forward and rotate. And relax. That's why we try to teach you through these movements, is so you can kind of self-diagnose, especially on these virtual classes. All right, here we go. Cardio for this round. We're gonna go body saw to pike. Okay, body saw to pike. Level 1 would be body saw to pike. Okay, we're here. We're on our forearms. I have my feet on the slidey floor. I'm gonna slide out. I'm gonna slide forward, pike my hips up, come back down. That's level 1. Okay, level 2. Lock into plank position. You're here. You're just gonna either step in, step out, or jump in, jump out. Okay, your choice on that one. It's exactly the same. One's just a step instead of a jump. Okay, we're gonna do five of those. Okay, that's a little core and cardio. Okay, so remember, body saw to pike is number 1. Press, pull to a pike, lock in, press, pull to a pike. Or level 2, right? We can either step in, step out, jump in, jump out. Okay, your choice. Okay, that's our first exercise. Our second one, we're gonna shuffle to down. So I have this hard stop here, and then I have a hard stop right here because I'll be off camera. Okay, so I'm gonna get into our shuffle. I'm gonna shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. I'm gonna go down to the floor, and then I'm gonna shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. If going to the floor is not, you don't have enough space, just go down, touch the floor, stand up. Okay, easy as pie. So starting with our body saw to pike, we have 5 of those. So either that in and out, version 2, or body saw to pike. Here we go, lock in. Here we go. Here's number 1, slide out, pike up, 1, 2, this is all core, 3, 4, 1 more, and 5. Good, up on your feet. Shuffle to down. So I'm starting on this side. Don't put your feet together as we shuffle, and go. We're going 5 on each side. Touch the floor, up. Good. Touch the floor, up. Round 2, I'll go to the floor. Don't worry. Just making sure you guys see the good shuffle. Good. Here's number 4, I think. Here's number 5. And good. Round 2, body saw to pike. We got 1 more. This is it right here, last round. Okay, here we go. Make this one count. Lock in. Body saw to pike. Ready? Out and up. 1. Out. Up. 2. Out. Up. 3. Out. Up. 4. Out. Up. 5. Beautiful. Okay. Coach's challenge. If you were doing the touch the floor, get back up without going all the way down. Let's go all the way down. Coach's challenge. I'm challenging myself. Ready? Here we go. Over, down. 1. It's kind of like a burpee shuffle, right? Kind of. No push up. The floor is slick over here. There's 3. There's 4. And 5. Last one right here. And up. All right. Nice work, guys. Take your quick break. Okay, our last thing, as you guys know, core of the day. Okay, I'm gonna lock in just to that dead bug position. Join me down here. Just holding this dead bug. Keep your shoulders just off the ground. Nice little core right at the end. Here's our quote. But failure has to be an option in art and exploration because it's a leap of faith. And no important endeavor that requires innovation has done without risk. You have to be willing to take those risks. James Cameron. I think he's taken some risks and they've proven out to be pretty good. Apply that to your grit for your goal, right? It's not without risk. Yes, you might fail, but you'll feel better for trying and failing than never trying at all. Okay, so I appreciate you guys being here. Go ahead and relax. Thank you. Like I said multiple times, you guys are pushing me. Hopefully I'm pushing you. I appreciate you being here. Before you jump off, because I know we're running a little late today, I want to give you the answer to our joke. Why did the man fall down the well? Because he couldn't see that well. Oh, so good. Thanks, Pat. And all of you, thank you for being here. Please let me know if you need anything. As always, you can IM me, get a hold of me. I'd love to set up a consult so you can give me bad dad jokes, bad quotes, good quotes, any kind of thing, okay? Doesn't always have to be about fitness. We can always just chat too. Can talk about the fact that it's -7 degrees outside here. My hair froze this morning. All right, guys, I look forward to seeing you next week. Have a great weekend. Go out and enjoy some weather if it's nice. And then I look forward to seeing you next week. As always, stay safe. Talk to you soon.